This place is considered hallowed ground. 10 years later, people cannot forget what happened on that day.
Well, where you are right now is the final temporary Flight 93 National Memorial. We're at the location we refer to as the Western Overlook. It's here at this site that the families were first brought in those days after September 11th to view the crash site for the first time. It's where the press were brought. It's the same area where the FBI set up their command center for the investigation. There is a rise just behind you there, and that's where Flight 93 came over in its final moments. It came across the ridge line here just next to me and actually impacted down in the fields behind us there. We now have a boulder that marks the general area of where the impact was.
Flight 93's story begins in Newark, New Jersey. It had a crew of 7 and 33 passengers. They were ordinary citizens, but have become heroes in the truest sense.
To stand here and see what 40 people did to save the White House or the Capitol or something, it's amazing.
Everyone who comes here seems to find a purpose.
What was the target of that plane? Do you know?
We feel now with the latest evidence that it was the Capitol, the U.S. Capitol.
Yeah.
They come with as many different reasons and experiences as you can imagine. Some people, it's a place of healing. Some place it's a place of honor. Others come here to find out more about the story, to find out the details, to gain some insights. It's both a solemn place. It's really a place that each visitor has an opportunity to come and shape and experience how they feel will be the most meaningful to them.
The temporary structure which houses the memorial will be moved to the permanent site. Among the pictures and the notes is a piece of the original chain-link fence with some of the mementos left behind. People come from all over the globe to visit the site. We caught up with the Bates and Klein families who were here for the first time.
As the 10 years has gone by, people don't seem to talk about it as much, and you don't see the flags flying on people's porches as much as you do right after it happened. So I think it's important, especially with the kids, to keep these memories fresh so that they don't forget, what happened on September 11th.
I just remember that I was in school, and as soon as it was happening and everything was on television, we watched it and the TVs in school. And our history teachers, we all went and sat in rooms and we did prayers together.
It's a great experience with all these memorials that are here, and it's great that people are taking their time and effort to build this memorial for their friends and family.
It's difficult seeing the place where people lost their lives and trying to think how their families feel.
One of the most important things that we can do here as park rangers, our volunteer ambassadors as well, is to listen, is to bear witness. A lot of people come here and they want to tell us their story, what they experienced on 9/11, what 9/11 means to them, what Flight 93 means to them. And some of the most important things that we can do is to hear what they have to say, listen to them, and be able to know that someone cares and that their story matters, and that there's people here to bear witness to the story of Flight 93 and what it means to them.